In this video, we will cover radio terminology and frequency changes. A typical radio frequency change will sound something like this.
Crimson, COM1, push stud 1.
Breaking this example down, COM1 refers to the number 1 radio. As you would expect, COM2 would refer to the number 2 radio. The term push means to change to a different frequency and expect a frequency change check-in from the flight lead. If the term switch is used by the flight lead, don't expect a change check-in on the new frequency. Therefore, be alert whether you hear switch or push and respond accordingly. Stud 1 refers to the frequency you need to change to. In this case, it is a direction to set the number 1 preset on the appropriate radio. If the required frequency is not preset in your formation's aircraft, lead may state the frequency instead of stud. For example, Crimson, COM1, push 260. If no decimal is stated, then the pilot would enter the trailing zeros to the frequency themselves. Once you have initiated startup, ensure Radio 1 is set to ATC and Radio 2 is set to the pre-briefed formation common frequency. Wait for flight lead to commence the formation check-in. Formation check-in will follow immediately after the flight lead closes their canopy. The formation check-in process should sound something like this.
Crimson, check.
Crimson 2. 3. 4.
Note that only number 2 says the formation call sign. 3 and 4 simply say their position. During a formation check, if a wingman preceding you hasn't been heard for about 10 seconds, then you can continue with the check-in process. After the formation check-in is complete, flight lead will push the formation to the appropriate ATC frequency. For ATC communications, flight lead will perform all the necessary comms to get the formation taxiing. As the taxi progresses, expect other frequency changes and check-ins. If at any point during taxi a wingman is required to talk to lead, ensure that it is done on the formation common frequency and not on the ATC frequency. A frequency change check-in is simple. After a comms push, the flight lead will perform a check-in on the new frequency. A typical exchange will sound like this.
Crimson, COM1, push stud 1. Crimson 1.
2. 3. 4.
Remember, wingmen do not use the formation call sign on frequency change check-ins. This covers a basic introduction to radio terminology and check-in process. If you have any questions, be sure to join our Discord community via the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.